welcome Emeralds. This is your Demon Lord Trikasak. Here today we are going to continue where we left off for LB6, which is right now at the last chapter, and then we get to the epilogue. So yeah, we have quite a bit today. It might be a bit of a short stream, but there's something I want to also work on, and also Fair is also coming up too. But yeah, we're gonna try to do that. Also try to get Habitat as well. Anyway, without further ado, guys, let's get started. We're gonna go Midsummer's Dream. Oh, Midsummer's Night Dream. I actually need to read it. It's like there's a lot of things I really need to read up on. The Isle of Britain was collapsing. All the buildings the fairies had built in it, imitation of human civilization. All the corpses from the heaped up in the ages past to those first recorded by the calamities. The insects sucked out more of them into the air with every passing second and swallowed them whole. The northern lands dissipated like snow. The southern lands drifted away like ash. Those few who somehow managed to survive all joined hands and fell into the void. It was so everything in Fairy Britain had been no more, and then a single night's dream. I still can't identify that unknown service spiritual origin parent. It doesn't match either the 7 main classes or even any of the extra ones. I've never seen anything like this class before. What is that thing, Holmes? I can only confirm that its class is unknown. There are those who serve to inspiration to others and usher a new age by doing good deeds, heroes. And there's those who help the good things and come about by serving necessary obstacles. Anti-heroes to counter to heroes. Among these, there were doubtless some anti-heroes who accomplished the great feats through treachery. An imposter, no. Someone who achieved a greater power by feats that even one who is genuine by deceiving others about the nature of their very soul. Such an anti-hero would be not a adventure nor a reward, nor would they be an entity for any other zone, or to sink a separate personality within a person. Oh boy, Holmes is definitely really laying out all the extra classes here. No, they would be a pretender, a heroic spirit marred in falsehoods, who fights the entire worlds rather than people or beasts. Indeed, I can think of no better name for Oberon. Come on, hell on! What in the world's going on here? The boy won. Kirlight came through with flying colors. I know it may not be possible for a world to coexist with this last spell, but we never wanted to destroy it. We saved Britain, damn it! So why is this happening? Answer me, Holmes, why in the world is that monster? I suspect it's a concept of emptiness. It may seem like a living creature, but it has no muscles, no bones, no organs. What appears to be a mouth is actually a hole. Excuse me. Although it appears to be sucking up the ground. In truth, the ground is falling up towards it. Imagine a bathtub filled with water, and now imagine that our world is that water, and that creature is the drain. What happens to the water in the bathtub once the plug is removed from the drain? It goes down it? Well, it's water, right? So it'll just make a whirlpool swirl down the drain. Wait, then you're saying that thing is gonna suck everything up, but... Indeed, we are rare. The very space that we have it is falling towards it. Even if we were able to escape our present location, it would achieve nothing. Now that the plug has been removed, everything on that planet is gonna fall into that hole. The very entropy of a pitfall. Except we never imagined it could be a hole of the entire world it could fall into. So in other words, this thing is like it's like the black hole here. Fortune, cowardly king of who killed Uther, King Arthur's father. Then you must be King Arthur's archenemy of the Saspel. No, I could care less about King Arthur. Think bigger, Mash. I am humanity's archenemy. Fortune was Britain's destiny to incinerate your world too, right? Well, I'm not about until, well, humanity had had their own age. Not on my watch. If humans are just gonna trample all over British mystics, I'd rather end it before the age of mystics comes to a close. And to go on a high note, in essence, even if it means killing myself. Yeah, and you don't have to say it. Believe me, I get it. There's nothing worse than when the thing you hate becomes super popular. But not that it matters when King Arthur comes along to stop you in your tracks. That's the problem in your world. Never the good nor the evil ones in it are willing to go far enough. Want to destroy a man, you need to destroy the world itself. You're unfortunate you failed because you can't cross that line. They disgust me. What of it? I'm gonna have a bunch of vermin sticking around the corners of your room to discuss that you think that this Britain is discussing that the fairies and humans who live on the land of fate are all disgusting? Huh? You mean you actually like a match? Wow, that really means something. Don't take it too personally. It's not just this place that disgusts me. It's everything. To me, even your world just looks like a giant pile of shit. That was vulgar, was it? Not how the Fairy King should speak, is it? Sorry, I'll be more careful in the future. Thank you. You can forgive me just as once. Especially I'll be bitter, dear. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'll apologize for everything I just said. If you're rare, we could just forget this whole thing happened. Huh? Okay, wait, huh? I don't understand, Master. It seems that Oberon is willing to... was being completely sincere right just now. Stop messing with Mashu! Why? Whatever do you mean? You are Oberon the liar. So you do get. I'm glad to hear that, Draconosock. You're right, I am a liar. And I never told you guys the truth, not once. But I still is deadly serious about destroying Prey. And I ride on you to most make that happen. I mean, think of it. If someone told you to do something as huge as destroy Prey, where would they even begin? I was clueless about the next person, and know what I was going to do. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that even if I could defeat Morgan, it wouldn't be enough. I would need so many pieces to fall into place to bring down Fairy Britain. Morgan and Shai alone just weren't going to cut it. Even if I had everything that had to happen at the right time, and I only get a single chance. Even that, I had no choice but to watch my every step carefully. But then I saw you on the beach, and instantly I realized, this guy's gonna total moron, the perfect performer. I just know he's gonna make all my dreams come true. I truly believe from the bottom of my heart that you were the worst and the best spectator I could hope for. One I knew would bring everything to a spectacular end. Yeah. Gee, thanks. Anyway, my intuition was right. You lived up to my expectations, and then some. So much for that, I can have mine of letting you live. Except I have to destroy Shadia too. Voyage's goal is to assure that this false Britain disappears, since it's hung around far too long after his death. But me, my goal is to wipe out humanity. And Shadia's whole deal is protecting proper human history, right? Kinda makes it less moral enemies. So I'm gonna kill you all here so we can't change things up on me later. Yeah, shit, that thing is falling right towards us. What the hell? I can't put any distance between us and that. No matter how hard I push it. Captain Fish, help! Help! I don't even take. Chubby, hurry! Get your Draconosock back inside. Oh crap! We're not gonna make it. Collapse is coming straight for us. We can't get away. It's gonna swallow us whole. Damn it! All our systems have stopped working too. We can't tell what's going on outside anymore. Hell, it's so dark in here. I can't even tell what's going on inside either. There's no sound or light anywhere. What do we do, Captain? What do we possibly do against lock the deck's gravity? Point tempo straight up and set the engines to the second stage. Dead thing's trying to make us fall in. We'll just have to waste away from it. Even if we are total darkness, even when we're inside the end was hollow. I'm not giving up until our engines do. All hands, maintain battle stations. The creature is constantly collapsing may still be out there, but so are Draconosock match. And knowing that those two, They'll find a way out of this. Oh. We're completely dark here. Hello. Echo. Oh. Not that cavern where we can actually have fun with our voices bouncing off the wall. When I was born, I couldn't even breathe. Not so much as a single toe was truly alive. I was a rotten mess of fluid inside chrysalis. Aren't the circus asses. God, it's Oberon. Okay, they have to be paying these illustrator's good for this lost belt. Can you imagine how I felt when I woke up to the morning sun's rays? I was in the woods in the outskirts of Fairybrand. The was full of fairies who had been bullied and persecuted and had nowhere else to go. The only thing to do was there was die. It was there among those who didn't belong anywhere else. Among those who were hated and forgotten and now had nothing left to do but die. That my chrysalis suddenly appeared. The chrysalis just looked like a fairy, but it wasn't. It was a device Britain itself created to bring about its own end. I can't believe this timeline is still hanging on more than 10,000 years after it died. It's sick. I ate everything else on the stand island. I just wanted to erase it from existence. That's all I am, a single insect born from this island's own extreme hatred of living creatures. Of course, an insect born of excrement. My birth was a wretched affair. My chrysalis appeared both pitiful and beautiful, so the fairies must have thought I was a king. They carried around it and watched over my chrysalis until they stood up on their own. Oh god, that was disgusting. Now that it was staying up, it was a chrysalis no longer. It was the perfect fairy tale king. The very sort of the forest had long awaited. For it looked like a fairy king depicted by a famous talent to somewhat mean-spirited author. First the king of the Moors and now this. So I'm a ghost liar, a servant now. Guess as long as they're born for people's desires, it doesn't matter where a servant's origin is real or fake. It turned out the fairy named Oberon existed in both proper human history and the fairy Britain. But this Oberon pretending to be a king was a creature composed entirely of lies. Everything he said was untrue thanks to the underlying premise that it was just all part of a single night reverie. Oh, this is amazing. Everything I say or do is utterly becomes twisted. I love you because I don't love you. I don't love you because I don't even care about you. That was just who Oberon was. And given his nature as a heroic spirit, there was nothing he could do about it. Oh well, it's fine. I'm already planning on lying through my teeth all the time anyway. That aside, this is all because Britain gets a fuss of following it from the outside. For someone who's supposed to hate proper human history so much, Morgan really seems to have a paradoxical and unhealthy love of it. Still, the Fairy King was born. As luck will have it, this is right when the child prophecy spawn was becoming the hottest topic in fairy British society. King Arthur knew a great deal about proper human history, but this time, he made sure to do his homework extra thoroughly. He knew that the story of King Arthur, who Morgan was wary of. So he decided that he would make use of the fairy paradise, and Avalon Faye who appeared somewhere in Britain. When I was born, I couldn't even breathe. Not so much as a single toe was truly alive. I was raw and massive fluid inside a chrysalis, and from inside it, all I could see were wiggling insects like a sea of living rubbish. Arbor was born for Britain's death throes. Arbor didn't love any of the island's creatures. His only thought upon being informed of his duty to destroy fairy Britons, of course the island's only wish was. There isn't anyone else who could do it. Well, now that I've been born, I guess I have no choice. Damn it, my body still won't move. Every breath I feel is like it's gonna kill me. Just moving my toes makes me feel like I'm gonna jump out of my skin. And the worst part is, just being alive makes me sick. As a Alice, O'Brien could not close his eyes, and that's why he could not look away from them. Wiggling. For over half a year, all O'Brien did was stare as they wiggled away from in front of him. O'Brien was born from filthy sludge. Even inside his callus, he was still no more than a sludge. Everywhere he looked, there was nothing. Everything he saw looked so much purchased sludge. He was disgusted by the sight of those vagrant weaklings, clinging to unfound help. He was disgusted by those starved wretches, betting on him to help them after they'd been endlessly tricked and deceived by everyone else. He was disgusted at being treated like a king by these creatures who could only crawl, squirm, and wiggle. Above all, he was disgusted with himself for being at the very bottom of such an awful situation. He felt like a butterfly, of course, being swarmed by ants, the kind of thing that happens with trash heaps in the deepest dregs of the world. Fear of loving grew inside his chest, but not for any one of the person in particular. He didn't despise this swarming or even himself for being swarmed. He was everything and the structure of the world itself. It was what Oberon decided he had to go. But never mind his backstory now. Hang in there, Trigonostock, you're almost at the end. You're still going to turn things around spectacularly at the last moment, don't you? Oh, like that star. Huh? You're alive. That's strange. You know we're in the abyss right now. Oh, I see. You did or you didn't overcome your lost will. That'll explain how you open your eyes. I think that's just gonna make your death much, much more painful, though. But hey, you do you. Where's Mash? Why? She's sleeping right next to you, silly. She may as well not be there, though. She's not waking up. Hey, since you're awake and all, why don't we talk for a bit? You must be perfectly tired, right? Have some food. It's one of these ration things. I found it in your ship while I was doing a little wandering aside. Wait, you're wearing one piece of nice suit? I'm not. I'm only went to your ship to kill your companions. I killed Mash first, you know. She's gonna die soon, too. You guys are falling inside the endless hall right now. The best of worms, products, essentially. You see, there's no destination here, no endpoint. Everything it swallows is just gonna keep falling forever. And since it goes on infinity, there's no interest or exit. Once you're swallowed, it's over. It doesn't matter how strong or accomplished you might be. Nothing can escape this hall. Not unless you kill me. But nobody's gonna wake up in here. They're all dreaming of falling. If anyone did manage to wake up, they'd be able to see just like you can. But most of them will simply keep falling. I think you'd be happier that way too. Staying unconscious in here will just make the rest of your short life hell. Think about it. Even if after you die, you're going to keep falling forever in an endless darkness. Isn't that horrifying? You're stuck in a cell too. True, it does, but now that the business manifested, there's no point in the world being destroyed. So, out here, it doesn't matter to me. My life's already hell. Hey, there's nothing you can do now. You can't even perform a simple sentence in here. There's been nothing like this place in human history, so you won't find a single heroic spirit record here. So how can you summon something that doesn't exist? You're either going to go mad from the endless falling, or you're going to close your eyes and slip back into dreaming about falling. So which would it be if you decided you'd rather sleep? Just let me know. Of course, you still want to save the world. You don't have any time left to think about it. Now that the British Lost World is gone, we're back in the standard time stream. You said Shadia served the planet disappearing in 24 hours, right? Well, you're right. You haven't got a minute to spare at this point. If you want to save the world, you have to fight me. If you fight me, I'll kill you. If you don't know... I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like a great way to die here to me. Yeah, you're right. Whoa, you're actually trying to punch me? How do you even make it this far with skill effect? Oh, well, if you're so eager to die, I'll help you do that. I do enjoy watching people fight battles they haven't got a chance of winning. I do have a chance. Huh? Where? I'll be here any minute. Weren't you listening? I told you, there's someone coming to... We're just bystanders, right? Caster, come to me. No, you... No. It can't be! Oh, it is. She is definitely ascending now. I have heard the foreign mage summon and come to his aid, of course with our contract. If this battle is not pushed, it's not to punish Britain, but to save the world. Then I will cross even the ends of time to deliver this sword to his hands. Yes, we're gonna continue. Last battle, let's go. I heard the ringing of the bell, not Rosa bell I've heard countless times before, but the kind familiar bell that called to you, that believed in you. This is the storm I was always running in. A maelstrom of wickedness. A crimble of hearts lay bare. The storm of dark, cold, ear-spinning voices no different from a rush ditch. No! Make it stop! Make it stop! I don't know how many times I thought I couldn't go on. I wish there were death for free me. The only reason I was able to keep running without losing my way was because the light was there. The pale blue light of a tight, far-off star shines somewhere beyond the storm. Then I picked myself when I cried. And when I was exhausted, I turned and skyward. No matter how it looked, the star was always there, shining in innocence. A flicker of virtue among the sea of ice. Bright future awaited me. There's no way I could possibly be true. You know, even if it wasn't, it doesn't matter. For you, that star's just a bright light. That's all it had to be to become your goal. Knowing someone else was out there, somewhere looking at the same star, was the only thing that gave you hope. It was the only thing that could never change, no matter how the storm raged. Right, that's right. That's all I had to keep me going. I was terrified of most things, but most things I don't dare to trust, but the star's light always occurs to me. You and that star may not have any connection. That star may never point your way or come down to you to help you, but... Yeah, I don't care about Britain or about the future. But as long as that star is shining, I'll never give up. No matter how the world shook this storm, no matter how much more the suffering the peace. The light is always watched over you ever since you were a child. It's the one thing in a storm that's always so bright. You didn't do this for society or for peace or even yourself. That love starts the light and never lost brilliance. It's one of the things I didn't want to reject. But it's all over now. Accept the bells. Remember and finish your journey. Just like she could never be happy in that White Castle, your life could not continue beyond this point. Continue down this path and you will, the one who enchanted the king's name will disappear. You won't be needed anymore. You really do all that just for the one lone star. It's such a silly trivial thing like Not be wanting to betray that beautiful star. Really worth going through all this. With loss. I hear voices cursing me out for bringing about princess. Voices who love me for fulfilling my duty of paradise. Thousands and tens of thousands of voices that create me. Millions of voices blame me. This is a vice. This is a fact. There's no such thing as a star in the shining in a storm. That's why I can't save anyone by myself. Not a reason like that. Huh? Who's there? Who's protecting me? You're not doing a very good job, but you still are stretching your hands out desperately trying to help me. Someone who lost their life because your captures was someone year long says forgot. Someone from the bridges like you. Her name is. I see. I guess not having a name really is a terrible thing. In that case, what about this? I could just came up with an idea now, but please use my name, Archer Caster. You can go by Attila or Caster, or both if you prefer. It's not like I'm going to use it anymore anyway. So go ahead and shout it out to the world for all I can. Thank you. I promise I'll always treasure it. And not just this name, I'll always treasure you in your heart too. What was that there? Her name was Hope. She had found that star's light right at the very end. She had grown exhausted from always lifting everyone's spirits, if she never forgot to smile. She's protecting me all this time, all along, because of that one improvised act. Even now, she still believes in me, and all because of a silly, insignificant act. It wasn't anything special or even noble. To anyone outside of her, it's probably just seems absolutely silly, but no, thank you for treasuring it. That's right, I don't have any amazing reasons either. I'm no different from her at all. I have nothing to be proud of, no actual skills worthy my praise. I don't think I'll ever find a reason others would envy for as long as I live. But even so, who cares? This is all the reason I need. Just someone betrayed that star. Just someone to abandon the feelings. Significant reasons like that. It's always been what we and you have always wanted to keep going. Even if you have to grin and bear it, even if it's just your own satisfaction, even if you lack confidence, never figure out the answer. Even if the reason it's a reason anyone else would think is silly, insignificant. It's the only thing that I believe in, and the only thing I can believe in. The only thing that's keeping me going even now. Farewell, young you, now and forever. And time to start beating with your chest, and the tremble of bells will resonate inside you. I have heard the four major summons and have come to his aid, in accordance with our contract. This battle is not to punish Britain, but to save the world. And then I will cross even in the ends of time to deliver this sword in his hand. Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, I know I said this was what you should be doing. But do you seriously have to become a heroic spirit as an Avalon Lefay? I can't believe it. Just how much a knight are you? So showing up here with a little... Now it's a little pathetic, don't you think? I mean, you already had your casting. Don't know if you're a future form or if you're becoming some kind of special guardian. But Britt's gone, though. You lost. Power play is long since over. Farmers like you who can't cut it from the first time around, no Britt is returning to the stage. That's true. There isn't anything here for me to protect anymore. Nonetheless, Fairy King Oberon, he who desired Britain's destruction. I agree that it's painful to witness the dead world being artificially kept alive. You're right to bring this one to an end. I know, right? But you're wrong to try to end others that have nothing to do with it. Even if the fairies were beyond salvation, our future was evolved of hope. That doesn't give you right to rob others of their present when their future still lies ahead. This is an act of cowardice even more painful to witness than merely trying to escape their destruction. Is that right, O'Brien? Your actions have been dreadfully earnest and, quite frankly, pathetic. Doesn't hold back. Yeah, where am I? Where have I been? Oh, this is a surprise. Yes, I was having a very strange thing that's hard to describe, but it felt like I was falling inside. Set by Ultra? Oh great, now even Max away. Must be Ultra's doing. Yes, it means the one in the command room will be waking up too then. Fantastic. Master Krasok, I'll fill you later. Right now, we need your help. Destroy the Abyssal Worm here at its source before it can spread beyond Britain. Right, leave it to me. Oh, you're still just quick and curious as ever. Well, whatever, it's fine. You Shines can do love to feeding your enemy, so that's the way you want to play. I'm game. I was just getting tired of this chat anyway. I've already told you enough about who I am. If we're gonna play, then this one will be the grand finale. Save no one's around to watch it. Oh well, I'll just content myself knowing that there's a third-rate production that no one wants to see anyway. Come on then, Trikasaki. Your prize summon should work just fine now. Show me how proud you are to fight for humanity. One last time. What? Why are you doing this? Why? To wipe everything clean, that's all. I'm sure we always said that as much. Humans affairs don't like discussion more than I can say. That's why I'm getting ripped. Oh, it all. And I use you all to do it. What do you think of this is supposed to be some kind of fun trap? If so, it's a damn tragedy. Everything I say is a lie, and you shouldn't believe any of it. Piece of brain, alternate submissions. I don't care about any of it. Your own star, Titania. That's exactly what I hate about you. Bringing about the collapse. Racing the twilight and all that is just a slammer and nice dream. So I think I saw a bit of a glitch in this animation. My name is Oberon of Origin. And the death is waiting in opposition to all of you. I am the threat to all humanity. I'm not like the beast. I don't love anything. I'll prove to you that to you in this battle. Now, lift the curtain on the strategy. This is where your pilgrimage comes to an end. There we go, one quick. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to choose which one. This is actually pretty good. What's a worm? Oberon.
だけはズバッといきます。下がっているように。早期銀河すなわちコスモス、エーテル宇宙、地下路の秩序、行くぞ。
Here's no one more.
ダブルそこです。いいね。早立ちです。カルウェナ。ありえざる妖精の王よ。了解。まだ倒れません。黄昏の時、はい、再びズバッといきます。
Okay, it might be going a bit far
最果ての島、罪の
back here, but
最後の竜は我が胸に。
well, a bit early, but we did
ラウン
something.
ドオブアーマロン。熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ。
I'm gonna go on. Oh, actually, I did get to do the right thing. Lilac origin. Oh boy.
爆発には慣れていますよーだ。
Yeah, he's really good, bro.
めんどくさい。
Yeah, Junior, it's like he's
セットアップ。一度アクトワン。神明エーテル宇宙フォーリナー。私は最悪の席に立つ。それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。宣言せよロードキャメロット。早期銀河すなわちコスモス、エーテル宇宙、地下路の秩序、行くぞ。ツインミアドディザスター。
ah, so close.
対終末、対粛清防御勤務時間ですね。最果ての島、罪の都、最後の竜は我が胸に。集え、円卓の守護者たち。
Yeah, we're at the end, so now it's like
ダブル
actually that was really what we needed is like corners in the back row, but actually pretty good here.
俺から言うべきことはもうない。
爆発には慣れていますよーだ。
欲しい？
You know, that was the point, was to put that up on there. Holy shit! I just realized something. Just actually a like, okay. That's
勤務時間ですね。
that's fine with me.
欲しい？
エネルギーイン。美味しいお店紹介してください。フォーリナー、勤務時間ズバッといきます。 ダブルトーンダイナミック
いいね。あなた
ステータスアップこれでセットアップいくぞアクト1対終末対粛清ボード始め
Alright.
最果ての島
That should first like all defaults
最
here,
後
so
の
that's
竜は
good.
我が胸に集え円卓の守護者たちラウンドオブアーバロン控えめに言って本気を出します最果ての光を私にボーナスをセイバーシステスダブル X ダイナミック
Actually, I need to check to see when the Warfare comes back.
万有だ。ヘロが出る。
I am actually really timing these actually good here. It's like, I'm not even like attempting to keep it on track. It's like, yeah, I'm actually timing like when this guy is actually doing his NP. It's like, are we actually gonna have it to where that, yeah.
切り返しますエンド
Oh yeah, X doesn't get debuffed. With that sleeping leg. Oh no, she does.
欲しい。
Kind of weird last time she didn't. Okay. Okay, X like this because he attacked her. And of course, like last time, we didn't have like an arts card for her.
勤務時間ですねはっアウチ
いいね。
早炊きです軽いエネルギーイン美味しいお店紹介してください熱を帯びません丸みアドワーズありえない
That's it.
の大分会長いえすごく使いたいです私は最悪の責任です時の終わり
I was actually kind of worried for about this fight, but it actually turns out much easier than I expected. Like, although I do probably gonna have to look at
全ての栄
up
光を
when
癒す我らが故郷
when Double X comes out of the rail. Maybe see if I can like her MP3.
キャメラット早期銀すなわちコスモスエーテル宇宙スカルの秩序行くぞツインミニアドディサスター
There you go.
当然とはいえ嬉しいものですね皆さんのおかげです
Oh, the map hasn't changed yet. Alright. Yeah, let's just keep going. It's Lord Oberon, everyone! Come quick! Lord Oberon has returned! Please, Lord Oberon, please tell us about the ones outside the world that wants to kill us. I'm back, everyone. Did you manage to survive the day again? Oh, you really are. You already purchased up. Gotcha. Well, it's okay. It's gonna happen eventually. I'll just tell you about the outsider some other time then. Honestly, I haven't got any news stories right now anyway. Oh, it's you. Was I sleeping? Seriously, just the same as, are you, you bastard? Whoops, there I go again. No more foul language from me. What are you doing here anyway? Did you fall asleep while we were fighting? Yeah, it's fine. It's, all just a dream anyway. How about, one last cup of tea before you go? You really haven't got anything left to say. I already told you everything about my goal. What I'm really like, and how things are going to go at this point. So I really don't see the reason you have to stick around here anymore. Yeah, just tell me how you feel. You're kidding me. You really are an idiot, aren't you? Even if I'm not this bad. You got insects with better memories than you. Hey, you're the one who said not to let it. Okay, you got me there. Well played. You're right. I do feel strongly about some things, a lot of things actually. Fortune was Brandon's destiny incarnate. I was born as a part of it. I'm not just a Fortune though. I am Oberon too. Did I ever tell you about the land the fate really is? It's all a big, well, fairy tale. A single story, nothing more. 14,000 year picture book with Morgan Roach just to have somewhere to belong, even if it had to be fictional. A year people rejected, just like you all followers. It said it was wrong, that it was meaningless. I didn't like that, so much so that it even made me forget my disgust with everything. You make up characters who behave exactly how you want, put them in some kind of stories that people dream about. Stories are so good that they even change their very lives. They just laugh and dismiss them as nothing more than fights of fancy. You're angry about stories? That's right, there's still meaning to be found even in the most hickey-eyed of kingdoms and most unsung side characters. All those stories you people are from really just forgot the moment you finished the last page. They have every bit as much a right to remain afterwards as anything else. Oh well, there's no point in telling you this. You're a human. You'll forget about it once the next story comes along. Proper human history is all about growth and progress, right? Nothing permanent here. Just keep going forever. Me, I find all this stuff a huge pain in the ass. It was absolutely livid, which is why I wanted to end everything. Happy? Now wake up already. You don't need a morning lark or even one. Not yet, anyway. Alright, see you later, asshole of Shadi. This stream might have sucked, but at least it was full of surprises. Oh, some were the assholes of Shadi, okay. Good luck with your next one. I pray you're just as hard as I can. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'll come with you. I'll come with you. Goodbye, friend of Oberon. Come visit Oberon's words again sometime. God. These insects are just so cute. You have to love how basically they make something that normally people would find disgusting look cute and adorable. Ah! Oberon. Oberon Forge is falling off the deck and is plummeting towards the hollow. The spirit core suffers serious damage. For Fortune, the Abyssal Worm, the Sacred Sword, is a double-edged blade, both possesses and poison. You won't crawl back up here again, not with energy like that. You will simply fall endlessly into non-existent abyss. Falling into a hole forever, that sounds... Has to be it. Oh, it seems I won't be able to risk another victory. It's already time for me to leave. Well, given my regards to your Merwin, it's only right since I came here without asking. I will, thank you. No, thank you. It's all good to hear your voice. I'm just glad to be able to be of help. This is the Stormborn command room. Do you read me, Trikasak? We don't know what happened, but we can at least see what's happening. We just picked up a breakdown. No. A blockage in this conceptual space. The abyss is starting to lose all connection to the outside world. We need to get out of here before it completely closes up or we'll be falling forever. So I'm going to point the Stormborn straight up to fire us out of here supposed to be. Trikasak, Mash, you both need to get inside the board right now. Do you hear that, Master? What should we do? Please don't worry about me. I've already said my goodbyes. The girl who traveled with you, Altria Caster, she existed only in this last boat and will return to the planet's inner sea along with the Shadow of Paradise, however. Her actions and the answers she found have been inscribed upon me. I'm not King Arthur. I am the concept of the Sacred Sword's weird. I am the Knight of the Sacred Sword given form. Only entrusted this Sacred Sword to those who use it, and it has chosen, so consider this a special bonus. It was an important contract. After all, so I could not break it. Indeed, just as you wish to help, so did my other self. Now please hurry, you must not let yourselves be caught up in the Abyssal Worm's downfall. Farewell, Trikasak, Mash. trend onward without fear, for the life stargazers of Shadia shall always illuminate your path. Goodbye, precious friend of Britain. Goodbye, kingdom spirit. Senpai. Come on, let's go. Right. Okay, Captain. Trick on socket master back now. Punch it! Alright, activate all four Triton engines in parallel. Target speed 10,000 kilometers. Set course to this hall. Let's go! Professor, how long until the exit collapses? Will we make it at this speed? Okay, it looks like we have about 5 minutes before our business completely sealed. Since the computer room has been shut down for 20 minutes, and assuming the ship has been falling constantly during the period. Okay, quick calculation say we're about 400 kilometers in 20 kilometers. So if we push the for Mach 8.5, even accounting for acceleration and acceleration, we should have no trouble getting on the time. Wait, you just realized something. There's no point in calculating this since we're falling. This hole is definite. No, when we're inside, there's nowhere exists an exit. We can't possibly reach the outside we fell in, no matter how fast we fly. I see, then we'll just have to make our own exit. Captain, the swordborer scans blast open the side of this hole. If we can't make it to exit by flying upwards, our only chance is to break down the hall's first concept. It will be risky, but there's no telling where we may emerge. But 5 minutes out of that risk will no longer be an option. I'm sorry, but after all the fighting, we just don't have the power to do it for that. Keep the ships flying is absolute, but this thing you do. Even if we shut down one of the engines now, we won't have nearly enough time to create a Spiritron warhead. So you mean we can't leave, all because there's no exit? I'm afraid so, and once this hall is completely blocked off, we won't be able to go anywhere. Once the hall loses connection to the outside world, it will be even more inescapable in a black hole. Black hole may be a massive gravity so tense that even light can't break it, but at least it still has an exit. Theoretically, one can still make your way out if they can achieve a faster than light travel. But simply there's no means of escaping this hall. It's an inescapable space no matter how that no man-made transformation technology can have, regardless of how it advances. It's truly an intimate of a pit wall. Even if we are ascending, we continue to fall towards the abyss. Damn it, man! There's no time to be admiring cop. Is there anything we can do? It's not enough that we're under attack. Our ship is about to explode. Loop down we're going. I'm going to admit defeat just because we're missing an exit. Oh, there's our exit somewhere out there. Guys, to pick up some kind of supposed to 3,000 kilometers away. Oh, it's been ripped open. I can see it outside again. That very great guy into... Has to be Albert. Albert just fired a mad burst. I don't know why she did, but Albert just attacked the abyssal worm. Falls to the ground, her strength exhausted. The sky ends and time loom overhead. So yearning for the distant righteous consumed to continue to descend. Her intelligence and memories are gone. Everything that made her who she has been shattered. All that remained now was the decaying corpse of a long dead dragon. Falling star with never purpose or sight, doomed to scatter upon the effect. And yet she still felt pain in her hollow chest. There was something that she desperately needed to remember. Searching, searching, searching. Oh, everything throughout the Lost Belt. In an instant, the old sights flashed before her eyes. It scared her forever. Each memory, sparks flew from her cells. It was though they were telling her what she is, what she used to be, and why she'd fallen around this place for so long. Morgan. Well, interesting. Oh, man. Oh, there's Aurora. There she saw it. Very Prince destroyed, the one who brought it to his conclusion. Brain is the white dragon. Possessed the same name as her. It was fine, great. In form, swelling up the entire world, she was called out. She spread her broken wings and summoned her voice through the crushed throat. Her scales peeled away as she flies. Her flesh began to stare off, unable to handle the strain of reaction. She knew this and flew on the way. That's right, I have to fly. I have to fly. Even if I never did anything harmful as a bird, even if I never did anything noble as a knight. Even if I am the freak nature just to imitate people all along. She was a bird spirit. A higher form of life. She was a reptile outsider, never fairy nor human. So dragon who presides over the border, she was considered part of proper human history even before within a life form from the outside. There has never been a place where in the spread. I'll never know the ground nor peace, nor never have know what they drew at. All after the sight here is before me. The border that separates the earth from the heavens and the stars from the space. And yet there was something she had gained. Something that, whether her falsehoods or abandoned, she had found herself. She can remember nothing now. But the fact alone that her memory circuits out of her brain proved that these memories once existed. This implies name. This name was given here. The one successes will with her body down. Every increase at speed chip away her dragon form a little more. As she kept going, she would soon self-destruct. In a few moments she was raining until she nearly passed. No weapon could have been painful like this. No living thing would do something so paradoxical. The dragon said acting inaccurately, yet it persisted. Objective: stop anyone aiming Brain's destruction. Rings the unknown. The fire that showed in her eyes drove the fire past. Anyways, me. Tamlin, me. Now fly. Even if you're just an emanated corpse, you still must fly. She hovered through the air, soaring the destruction and blew, and flying straight at Emily. And so, the crumbling dragon, one of the beings who found salvation in his brain, let out her final war. Sound. A vaguely entering sound jolted her senses. Several hours after Tamlin ran her through, she slowly opened her eyes, smiling on her back. Oh, she's still someone alive. It's so quiet. The rice must have died down. Of course they have. They were at for so long, they must have finally exhausted themselves. You see, I told you all we had to do was wait. Someone always takes good care of my problems, and if I'm patient enough, it's always been that way for me. Why shouldn't this be any different? And she coughed a few times, her throat oddly perched. And she smiled, Jen was starting up again in elegant speech, although just as she had many times before. But there's no one to hear it. Everyone in her city was dead. All she received in response was suspicions of her past. You know what your one and only love is, shining brighter than anyone else. You would never think to prove yourself the very notion of growth and have personality to you. And why shouldn't it be? You've been perfect from the moment you came into existence. You don't have to work like the Earth Clan. You don't have to suffer an injury like the Fang Clan. You don't have to stay like the Wing Clan. You don't have to survive like the Mirror Clan. No, the Wind Clan's value lies solely in existing in the first place. And you, Aurora, are the very avatar of that virtue. You don't love anyone, but you also don't want anyone. All you need is ornaments to adore yourself. What a wonderful way to live. I think it's fabulous, and the fact that I really love it. But you're diminished whenever someone grows more popular than you. Of course you never get your hands dirty. You have the people who adore you do that for you. Just like you did in London with Anisale. Huh? What are we talking about, Oberon? They both deserve what happened to them. I was sad when they were dead, but I suppose they must have done something during someone's ire. Ah, I see. How wonderful. I must have just imagined that you sent them to the Western Human Branch knowing that Gawain had a visit just fine when they arrived. You must have dreamt that you're assigned one of your most capable Fate forces to monitor them and report to you. Ah, true. I did know Gawain would be going there that day. But it was wrong to have her meet the child. Was it wrong to have her meet the child of prophecy? No. You helped me move up my plans to clear the way a few actors this show. Anyway, I better get going. Have fun scheming with Springen. Oh, leave it so soon? What a shame. I thought you were going to tell me more fun stories today. You don't need me for that. You're already aware of almost everything that happens in Britain, right? Really, nobody can compare to the Wing Clan when it comes to espionage. Your Wing's time was going to manipulate the information so easily it's generally terrifying. But I will say this. Would you mind leaving Altria and Draconis alone? I'm going to need both of them in order to defeat Morgan. Oh my, you never were so serious. It's almost enough to make me jealous of them. Oberon, you told me your only goal was to remove Morgan from her throne, but I can't really trust you. You're not just some nasty vermin that's sucked into my print, are you? Of course not. Everything I do is for Britain's future. That's why I've been telling you all this. I truly believe you're the one best suited to rule it. That said, you probably shouldn't trust me too much. No, everything I say is a lie after all. Oh, what do you mean by that? If everything you say is a lie, then that would mean you're also lying when you say not to trust you. That's just the kind of rogue spirit I am. I'm not hiding the truth nor spreading falsehoods. It's just everything Oberon the Fairy King says becomes something that would never be worth believing. It doesn't matter if I speak the truth or not. Once I say it, it becomes a lie. You and I are opposite in that regard, Aurora. Everything you say becomes true. No matter how dark feelings you harbor, no matter how falsely you present yourself. The moment you say something, everyone, fairies, humans, and even yourself takes that gospel truth. You're so silly, Oberon. I never knew you. What is you're talking about? Are you calling me a liar? As it makes me a liar to know a liar? Not at all. You're not even aware you're lying, right? You're both an aggressor and an innocent bystander. That's how you survive this song. The very idea you're Britain's most beautiful fairy is ridiculous. No, what you are is Britain's most innocent usurper. He really was adorable. I should have caught him and killed him when I had a chance. To be most beautiful fairy Britain, to be the very Rose brightest of all. That was her only purpose. She spent every minute of her 3,000 years of being exactly that. For her, lying and scheming were crimes. They were just the cost of being her. She had no concept of evil nor of good. She only thought of only ways to keep shining. That said, there was one time she did something that wasn't solely for her own benefit. It was the Lake District during the era of the High Queen 1600, when she went to inspect the Miracon Sound along with her ladies in waiting. There she found a strange creature in the dark bog. It was a riveting mass of flesh. I think it power than its brutish surroundings. Oh my. It was all calculated act. A way for her to show off to her servants. Just imagine it. Britain's most beautiful fairy helping Britain's most majestic creature. A ploy to spread the word around about a wonderful selfish fairy she must be to do such a thing. My name is Aurora. What's yours? What she had expected was the master flash she created on ours to begin weeping like a person. She had never before seen Seer so sad, so utterly genuine. Never before had she been so moved by her own actions, rather than envy, so she enjoyed creating. Honestly, I never wanted to touch that thing. I wanted to be like you. That was what the Master Flash said before transforming into a beautiful fairy. Through Aurora's youth as a child, she still suffered from a decline. Her wings continued to lose their luster ever since the era of High Queen began. Her national sign would grow dim, but without a steady supply of new and unusual delights. And yet that girl. She was stronger than anything, more beautiful than anyone. She never declined, even in the smallest of way. She didn't need it to be innocent, so she would never realize what a monster she was. You see, there she is right now. A dragon fairy soaring nobly through the sky. How irritating. How how revolting. Aura was struck on the ground covered in dirt and grime, while the dragon fairy shone more beautifully than anyone. Bush girl, if you kill me. The dragon fairy would return to being no more than a mass of flesh. Aura would never come to love the dragon. She was sorry she would never return his affection. She wanted nothing more than for the dragon to suffer continually despite and never hearing a simple statement of genuine affection she so craved. It was the longing that spirit that made the dragon fairy she was. That's why it benefited the dragon to continue protecting Aurora, the source of her suffering. But it hadn't been her own benefit that the dragon killed Aurora. It had been for Aurora's. Yes, that's right. I'm not afraid to die. What I fear is losing my radiance, having my colors fade, and no longer being special. That's why. Even though the dragon knew that it was doing so would return her back into the hideous mass of flesh she used to be, she still chose to kill her. Aurora, the miracle that saved her, the one she loved more than anything else in the world. What earthly loathsome creature, fine. I'm glad to finally be free of it. You see, Elron? Idiocracy like that is the stuff of true innocence. She had only created the massive flesh to show off what a good person she was. Reflected her inner ugliness as clearly as the like. Go away, go away. But the creature born from the hideous smash was truly beautiful. Aurora realized she had done something good for the first time in her life and smiled. Higher, higher. As high as you possibly can. And so gazing up to the childlike innocence as the dragon corpse scattered like the dust in the wind. Aurora faded away, and her radiance finally faded. There, the exit's there. Yes, I see it, but why in the world did Alvin do that? We can only worry about that later. Da Vinci, what's the this is the target. We're 800 kilometers away from the rim. It's further than it looks, but we can totally make it. Captain! Everyone, hold on to whatever you can. Mandalay, maximum power, forget the safeties. Just get us out of here. Aye, Captain, full speed ahead. I'll punch it all the way to the sun if I have to. LeBron was falling. He kept falling down the bottomless void, along with the endless shaft. He had no strength left to fly, no, actually. The wings on my back are just for show. I could never fly, stupid. He smiled a hateful smile. He was truly enjoying himself. He may have been defeated, but he would still accomplish his goal. His only regret was he hadn't been able to take Shia down with him. Go on, get out of here! It would be a relief to have to see your not have to see your damn faces anymore. Further. The four mages in the other prophecy. The companions that he had spent along his journey flew further from into the distant sky. Then after Oberon the liar had hatefully seen him off. Oh well, who cares? What matters now? I killed Brennan, just like I wanted. Although, I'm sorry, Titania, my fictional queen, who loved me, and all my twisted ways. I'm sorry I can't get rid of those proper human history bastards for you. And in the end, he still loves her. Titania, the one who created us for a single purpose, then discarded the moment she had been served. The sacrificial love of his life who can only exist within his story. Maybe he's already met someone similar to her. But even if he had, Oberon the liar will never be able to believe it. No, it's weird. Even though I got the ever-living shit kicked out of me, I still feel strangely at peace. The hole in the abyss disappeared as he continued his endless fall. There. So that's what's proper human history sky, huh? Damn it, it's so beautiful it makes me sick. The infinite hollow sealed itself as a abyssal worm fell on, destination forever beyond its reach. Oh, we're still in the cavern. Epilogue, the curtain falls. Approaching the mirror world plane in cyberspace in 40, 30, 20. Shut off trying inches. 2 through 4. Get us back to normal speed. Here comes. If we're brace for impact, we're about to reach British Lost Belts. No, regular British airspace. Yep, we're in regular space now. Senpai, look out the window. Yeah, I see it. Our sky, we're in our own world. Why don't we go out to the deck to see it up close? Attention all staff, the swordbearer is successfully returned to British airspace. We're setting down from high alert. Please return to all weaponry to the armory and resume your standard duties. First, I'm told that Commander Koroff would like to say a few words. The floor is yours, Commander. Right. First off, I want to congratulate all of you to complete this extraordinary long mission. The field at Deem did exceptionally good work in the investigation of the mysterious side, enlisting the help of the local populace and preventing the world's collapse. And for 50 days, our staff remained vigilantly on standby in almost total darkness, all while keeping the board in tip-top shape. Thanks to all your efforts, Sheba is now back to normal parameters. This is, of course, means the collapse that was predicted and spread for birth to the rest of the world has been completely averted. So I'm proud to announce that at this point, our operation and British Lost Belts concluded. Congratulations! Hip hip hooray! Is that the best you got, Chubby? You really got to brush up on your vocabulary. I was just saying what I felt. If you think you could do it better, then try giving the next speech. Do you know how hard it is to be cool, collected, and equipment and a spotlight on you? The answer is pretty damn. Good grief. Da Vinci, can you give me the mic again? Next, I have some more Monday news. We are currently flying at low speed so we can all run down our 6-hour system. I put up an air net around the deck, so for the next 20 minutes, I'll just wish to go out may do so. Take a look. It may not be easy, but it's still important. Go make one last memory of Britain before we leave it behind. Ah. Oh, mesh especially. Oh, no, this is Britain. Big Britain is gone now. Yeah. So excessive, just like their last spells. Right. And there's so many variable things in history. I'll treasure the memories forever. Hey, Trikonsak, Mesh. The fishy did come to take a look at one last look at Britain too. Sure did. After all the time it's been troubling, I figured I should say you found goodbye. But I wanted to toast Mike with it. Wanted to toast Mike with this wine I got from the baker. So long, Mike. I bet you're doing great things now in your pub right now. In fact, I know you are. Even if you're from a different world that's been destroyed or put away. Even if it's no longer possible to serve it now that your service to me has been deemed unnecessary, the boy still remembers everything and wants to insist on it. When he says I'm going to cross that border so I can pay you a visit and see how far you come. That's a great idea, Dimitri. Alright, that's not the only reason I came here. You guys gotta come with me to our workshop now. There's a spiritual autograph that started going on nowhere. I also heard what sounds like meowing. Let me check the summer, will you? There's no telling what might just pop out from it. I see, leave it to me. I can handle whatever throws at us. After all, the power-ups I got for Barry Brain, I'm basically a super carrier right now. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, what is it, Master? Yeah, somewhat back to normal. That's okay, I knew that. I'm just gonna save the appointment for later. Anyway, never mind that now. We still have to go to the fishing workshop. I'm not sure why, but I'm really excited about this. I think we're about to meet someone wonderful. You sure about that? Oh, well, okay. I guess we can all dress superhero situation. Okay, Britton, this is it. Thanks for introducing us to so many great people. Now go on, Trukasaki, we still got a long way to go. Then we stopped reminiscing and went back to our own. Goodbye, Bryn. You know, this is kind of exciting. I wonder what sort of heroic spirit we're about to meet. I think it's someone we've just been being... Training minutes 2. Catastrophe defragmentation halted. Dress session catastrophe automation. Great work on discovering and preparing an unexpected dead end. I really have to hand it to Shadi. It took them 23 hours and 58 minutes to prevent collapse. Damn, that is actually close. We had only like 2 minutes to spare. But there's still time to celebrate. I need to get ready for the next dead end point. Let me see. It looks like there are potentially nasty incidents that are... The immature beast that flew out from Brent and what could end up being the single largest singularity to date. As for Kadek's recovery, it does seem like there's any way to remove his serious... It does not seem there's any way to remove his serious life, so we just have to give up on that. And so the theorized rejection is not a problem. Revolt, Island, I don't get it. In the Arabic, please. Oh well, just ignore it for now. More importantly, I think it's time for us to focus on the big gal herself. What's the guess who's going to be doing this? Oh, so that's where our free chances are. I cannot say it's unexpected, but it does not leave us much time. I better hurry and make preparations. Shai has to conquer 6 lost spells and a foreign god has surely finished their studies by this point. So now we all have a single target left. This will be no doubt our last victory without any casualties. There's simply no way we can all make it out unscathed from what comes next, is there? Yeah, okay. Gospel of Denial. Level craft increase. Now we get to 90. And we get Bond up too. One Holy Grail. The class scale Fey Eyes A and the Fey attribute have been added to Ultra Caster. The name Ultra Caster's skill, unique skill, Sword of Selection has been changed to Sacred Sword Creation. The skill effects have not been changed. The name of Altera Caster and Morgan's unique skill Protection of Lake has been changed to Avalon Le Fay. Skill effects have not changed, and the name of Oberon's class skill question has been changed to Anti-Humanity D. Skill effects have not been changed. Profile has been updated. Okay, there it is. Roundtable Avalon, rank 8++, Noble Phantasm type, anti-army, range 1 to 999. Maximum targets all allies. The Promised Star is symbols to the perfect circle. Archer's Noble Phantasm, after she became the Guardian of Prey, Camelot and Twilight as manifest, she bestows the Knights of the Round Table's gift of those fighting alongside her, and gave effects to around Calvert. Artillery casters fulfilled her duties of Fairy Britain had then vanished. After offering her body the sacred sword and becoming the sword itself, she became a device whose purpose was to aid humanity and post the rest of the planet. Its name, Altria Avalon. The third ascension is her actual form, and her appearance in the first and the second ascension represent her life of someone who once lived. It says in its sacrum the springtime members belonging to that girl who traveled as a child of prophecy, rather than the recorded history of the Fairy of Paradise. And Havertrot. Chester. And 2020. Gain 10 critical stars one time and increase arts effectiveness and increase the MP strength for yourself while entering the field for the first time. Okay, so that's actually kind of good. It's like if you need like C's and you like need to go on costs without going cost to car or something similar to that. Okay. If only she had never seen the future. If only she had never inherited the High Queen's duty. If only the Paradise had given her a different mission. If only the fairy prince she imagined in her dreams had continued. Surely many fairies would have come to visit the dancing forests. It would have been filled with the bright sunlight and laughter of good friends. There would have been many happy lives crossing the path of the street. She wouldn't have been wearing anything fancy, but she would have worn a familiar star-shaped hairpin. This is why her springtime memories might have been like, even if the future never came to pass, surely there would have been days like this. Oh, shit, I probably forgot to log that. And Havertrot. This
魔術師の工房だって言うから怖い洞窟みたいなの想像してたけど、綺麗でおしゃれでかっこいいじゃん。これなら長居してやってもいいな。あ、僕はハベトロット。花嫁の味方で裁縫の達人でハッピーエンドを運ぶ妖精なんだけど、僕の宝具なんか妙にごっついな。君たちどうしてか知ってるかい？
You can get a second and more copies for Havertrot for prints them. I could probably try that later. Oh, we also get servant coins too. 30 coins, that's actually... Definitely don't get anything. But we have this dot here that's right here, so yeah, that's gonna be... Alright. Oh, let's start leveling. no level up thing? Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can bait the suck off this. You know, it kind of sucks that, yeah, it's like the thing expired, but at least the reason I had to probably put things off is like it was actually kind of fun. All right. Okay, now Mashu's done. We can get back to. Let's go to the Harbor Trot and try to get her level. It's a good thing I actually did a smart thing, even though I knew I'd probably get sucked off, just farm a bit for like embers for like riders. Okay, I'll just feed that in there. Second favorite love in the world. I think your mash is probably the first. Quick spinning. Increase AP. Okay, I do 2,000 damage to herself. Okay. So yeah, it's like I guess it kind of makes sense. She is technically a welfare, but it kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't get much, but.
着
や
々と育ってるぜ。いつか絶対美人になるハベニャンだからな。
Yeah, I like her like level up lines. They're getting silly.
君が何とも言えない顔してたの分かっちゃった。
あ
さっき他のサーバントに教えてもらったからね。まあいいけどね。僕は完成されたデザインの妖精だから変わらなくても悔しくないんだわ。
yeah, I love how her guys being just so upbeat.
サンキューマスター。
Alright.
着々とレベサンキュー。
Alright, let's see if we can beat another suck off this. Alright, there we go.
レベルアップだね。労働には対価が必要だもんな。
Alright, let's send one more. No, one more time after this.
姿が変わらないっていうのにまだあげてくれたのかい。
Yeah, you have to be like
は
Silver.
ーん、さては君僕に夢中だね。よーし、これからもっと頑張っちゃうぞ。
Yeah. Protector of Bribes. Applies state to identify the visible and guts. 1 time 5 turns. And apply HP recovery 1 turn and 5 turns. Remove poison, curse, burns to a single female ally. If I set a face to fix that. At the end of the turn. For yourself. Determine. Okay. Let's treat it as a buff. Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, we can get to like final ascension, so that's not bad. So it's not bad if I don't finish her off, but yeah, level up again. And level up one more time.
々と育ってるぜ。いつか絶対美。
Aw, let's get
こ
little
こがマ
kitties!
スターの住んでた町か。いいじゃんいいじゃん。僕気に入った。シミュレーションなのは残念だけど、いつか本当に遊びに行こう。その時は親御さんにもご挨拶するからね。ってこの猫めっちゃ僕にまとわ
Oh,
り
it's
ついて
because
く
you
る
have
な。
yarn.
なんだよ、君たちも糸巻きに興味あるのかい？
Jerry would have a field day. Mostly because she's a Maine Coon, so. Like, she gets thrills of me, like, picking her up and, like, throwing her around. So, yeah, she'll definitely be into, like, Abertrot's, like, yarn and twirls and stuff. She'll think there's, like, a bunch of toys for her to play with. Okay, looks like we're...
サンキューマスター。
Yeah, let's just throw it in.
サンキューマスター。世界で2番目に愛してる。
Oh wait, let's go.
そろそろクエストに戻る？
Alright. So now we're back to just having shoots in level, which we'll be probably focusing on just leveling up for, like, the Lao anyway. Yeah, we'll just feed her in here. Oh, yeah. I should probably save that in case. Yeah, in case if, yeah, like, we're having summer next, but... Eh. Just wanna do it. Okay, let's do it over on Sailor. Alright. Yep, let's go. Oh, so much for Abby. Probably disguise yourself, okay. And of course, Abby had to be the one with the most things here.
時間ですね。しばしお待ちを。夏といえばカレーですので。エーテル宇宙の権威をお見せしましょう。勤務時間ですね。かけますの賢き水の司祭や風の貴公子よ。
But yeah, actually, that was actually a pretty good story for LB6. So.
わかなご二人
No, I wish we could have actually got one Earth fairy to come with us and then
早期銀河すなわちコスモス。エーテル宇宙しかるべき秩序。
I was like the Laura's assistant. I forget her name. Like, definitely been like a while since I don't know why. Who knows? Like, she's the one that I actually like. Yeah, I guess it's just Oh, he can actually do this. Oh, no voice lines. That's weird.
やはりセイバークラスでないと。
Okay, now I can use my habit. Or not. Okay, I really hate the South version of Oberon. He's not letting me use Dr. Red at all. He just basically just wrecked her.
チロチロとこの胸焦がれ。シールズアップ。アイマスター。セントール。フルスラッター。大宇宙中速度。えい。うねり。やあ。あぐ。星宿る紺碧の進化。えい、オーケー。奏でましょう、ライラ。
Says it.
僕は導く。人の夢、人の望み。いつか僕らはたどり着く。ペイル、ブルー、バッやだ。
Now there goes my go.
えい、えい、 ライラ
Yeah, it's.
いやふんぐるいむぐる
Well,
な
other than that, though, it's like, didn't actually like Marvels. Like, the chocolate heart was actually funny. Although it was like moments where I did actually, watch be careful, like, watching where I move myself.
闇より瞬く北図となれ カッティングスプレーショーッとうんライラお奏でましよしなに
Okay, yeah, so they're probably gonna pop it, and then it's like use this
ふん
shit's
ぐるい
loop
む
again.
ぐるなフォーマルハウトガガラフルタガン
Yes, I am. What the heck? Why am I not getting charged? I actually wanted it forever again. We're gonna like get some sort of like equivalent to Titania. Yeah, like okay, it's gonna be much. Alright.
ライラヒューストン聞こえますかよしなにライラ奏でましょう無敵沈滅大中中速度えいやあ
Serious.
風が来たロジャーカピー
Thank you. Yeah, it's like trying to fill in the blank here.
仰せのままにかなライラいやふんぐるいむぐるなフォー
I'm
マル
trying
ハ
to
ウト
figure this out.
ガ
I
ガ
guess. It's like
ラフルタガン
maybe it's like certain cards.
決
They have
勝
to
ウィン
Yeah, that's not working.
無敵沈滅楽しいですね闇夜に瞬く北図となれ
Ah, okay.
よしなにライラよしなに宴の時間です。
Ah, I have to hit with the car first, and then it does it.
闇夜に瞬く北図となれ。
Okay, so yeah, it's like, so I have to play like a game of Simon Says to understand this. You know, this isn't that bad, so.
凍えるよう私を殺して。
Yeah, I'll go this way. Okay, Buster, right?
お好きになイブトゥウグルクトゥルいつもより解き放ち下法には下法お任せください。お見せしましょう。かけまくの賢き水の司祭や風の貴公子よ、今ひとたび青春の人間のザイトに導くわっかなごハグデステーレナット。イグナトゥフルトゥー君が我その神髄を宿す写しみとなら腹の眠りを超え、いざ究極の門へと至らん。クリフォーライゾン早期銀すなわちコスモスエーテル宇宙地下の秩序行くぞツインヤドディザスター。
Okay, Arse. And we don't have Arse. Shit.
お好きになさって。しばしお待ちを。夏といえばカレーですので。しばしお待ちを。夏といえばカレーですので。ズバッといきます。ダブルうねり重ねて。もっともっと楽しませてね。
That's a lot, actually. Okay, I really need more fairy dust. There we go.
やあ、底抜けの善人くん。久しぶり。分かっていてここまで来たんだろう。なら喜んで付き合うとも。何しろ善ってやつは気持ちがいい。極めれば極めるほど悪趣味で悪辣な趣味になるからね。
Ending of Dreams EX. And file session now.
底なしの空、空っぽの命。喜びは明日には値が下がり、苦しみは昨日のうちに忘れられる。美しいものはその前提が醜く、醜いものはその前提が美しい。お笑い草だ。人生に中身があるだなんて、本当に信じているのかい？なあ、聞かせてくれよ、ブランカ。君の物語は満足のいくものだったのかい？
Alright, there we go. expand the sync graph for over up to see the full size illustration of Ascension. Okay, I think I'll probably do is focus on getting Morgan's here done real quick. But the 5 servers from the main class be selected. Oh, okay, so we have to keep her that way. Okay, yeah, for every cat. Wrong, baby. Okay, right, baby. I just now noticed that, yeah, my Silver BB is actually a higher bond than regular BB for me. Okay, I really need to see. Alright. Okay, yeah, I'll just put MASH in here. Band class, Morgan Spiritual dress at acquisition quest. So now, if we do this, we get Morgan with a veil. Oh, Next up to be just 4 enemies. Okay, then.
目に映りいい目を背けないで。そういいでしょう。私の足元で許しを乞いなさい。落ちよロードレスキャメロット。
Yeah, second glance guy. Okay, we got another one here. Okay, up to 5 servants can be set for this. I wish we can keep it like yeah, I need to. Yeah, I actually need to go through like some of this, but yeah, I can't wait until we actually get that Mystico pack, so that way I can actually start using Mystico deck like SCs again. So that way it's like, well, at least once I give like bonus like double.
ああ、本音くらい言うさ。今はそういう気分なんだ。
Oh fuck. Well, that was like probably pointless.
Stone. 次はねえ、次は新面偽装展開精錬たる湖面月光を返す
Yeah, apologize for giving up there. It's like I don't have this servant, so kind of depends a bit, but I can worry for.
行くよアロンライト好き放題扱ってあげましょういいでしょう早く
目障りなんだろ
And now we're rocking.
朽ちるマクロよりいで
Oh yeah, I always thought it was just the first skill for AV gauge, but
黄昏の空に
come on.
産声のようにフォローハートアルビオン
Doing all started trying for this. I know. No, that reminds me. It's like this is like interesting stuff where dropping Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Oh wait. Okay, that's actually funny.
日向の火薬の
いいね。行こう。さあ、
ファイナル魔力マナ放出。いい、ちゃんと命令して。朽ちるムクロより見てよ。炎の息、鉄の翼、フォローハート、アルビオン。
ひどい目にあった。せっかくの羽に傷がつく。ま、偽物だけどね。
Okay. So now these are just free quests here. Oh wait, hang on. Alright, let's go with this. Alright, where's LeBron at? Okay. Yeah, we'll probably do this and then probably end real quick since there's like something I need to probably finish up in. Well, just for stream, but it should be like a bit later. I know it'll be a bit longer tomorrow. Just like
女神モード降臨。たっぷり性能を披露するといたしましょう。はち切れそうでしょ。最悪。もっと早く。この名はアルビオン。境界を開く最後の竜。
I wish that there, we could actually change, select that if we wanted to turn back to like first.
何
いいね。最高だ。
当然切り落とす。いいでしょう。もっと早く。
目障りなんだろ。
朽ちるムクロより見てよ。炎の息、鉄の翼。黄昏の空に産声のように。フォローハート、アルビオン。
Okay, no, that's actually pretty cool. About 3 million damage casually. This drop there. Alright.
暑さ対策はきちんとされていますか？ふと興味を覚えたのですが、今までいくつくらいのかけらを集めてきたのでしょう。
Alright. No, there's no more requests here. Alright.
やあ、いらっしゃいだね、マスターくん。
Wardrobe unlocked. The Winter Queen. Like, actually reminds me of the Chronicles of Narnia. It was like a queen like that. That sucks that they didn't make the 3 movies. Like, we only got like up to 4 or 3. No, Disney only produced 3. There's actually a TV series that produced 4. It's like, kind of sucks, but yeah, it's like the family holds the rights, so basically it's like, you have to follow them tooth and nail, otherwise they basically tell you to quit making movies. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end early. I'm gonna work on some things. Be back tomorrow. We'll probably do either free quests or strengthening because we have like a lot to do. Let's see, actually, yeah, I actually got 15 free quests here, so yeah, I'll probably do strengthening here. Let's see. Okay, it's like Miami's up. We'll probably see about Rainer. But yeah, guys, have a good one. I'll be back here tomorrow. Make sure to check out my socials as well. Which is like my Linktree, which is my YouTube, Discord, Twitch, and Twitter, and my bot house and everything. Until then, have a good one, Morals. This is your Demon Lord, Dragonic, signing off. Later.